Hi everyone, welcome to the first video of SBOM.sh to show you a little bit how you can create and automatically generate your own software bill of materials for any kind of public image, container image that is available. As you might know, software bill of materials contain all the components that are part of a certain application or part of a container image. So you can find all the components including version, including name, including package URL that are embedded in your app that you start. It can be a database, it can be a front-end, back-end application, or maybe just a little service. Today it's important that you know exactly what is inside of the container images that you use. And additionally to creating this bill of materials, it would be cool to have a vulnerability scan as well embedded. And that is actually very easy to do with SBOM.sh. You just go here and type the repository. I'm going to select just a repository as an example. So we check for the ImageDB container image. Now it's checking for the latest. Of course, I could also point to a certain version. And in the background, SBOM.sh is now running a data collector that automatically collects the image, creates the software bill of materials, and you get information like what tool has been used. So you can, behind the scenes, is either Trivi from Aqua, or we also have Gripe from Anchor. You get some information about the components, what kind of components are there. You get an SBOM quality score, and also a table where you can filter search for the components that are part of this container image. This was not done using a vulnerability scan, but at any point in time, and you just need to remember this unique URL, you can click here on Scan Actions and, for example, run a Trivi scan, or you could also run a Gripe scan. So you can also run different tools to come up with a vulnerability scan that is up to date. So the good thing is this container image was not vulnerable at all. So there were no vulnerabilities found, neither Trivi nor Aqua. But now let's check for something else. Let's go for this container image here. So this is Jenkins, a very popular CI application. And we do the same again. So in the background, the container image is being, or the SBOM of the container image is being generated, and automatically a vulnerability scan is going to happen. We just need to wait a second. By the way, if you actually want to use an API to automate things, it's also built in, and you can find it on the homepage of SBOM.sh. As you can see here, again, this scan was done using Trivi. You got the SBOM quality score, but you also get vulnerabilities that have been detected, including licenses. So you can check if there's a GPL license or maybe a license you're not allowed to use. And now next to the components table, there's also a vulnerabilities table. So you can also filter, sort, check for the severity as an example. And let's check maybe a different SBOM and vulnerability scanner is finding different things. So you can also automatically start to do vulnerability scan with a different vulnerability scanner. If you want to share any of these SBOMs, you can easily do so. You could either share it by email. You could also download the SBOM, including the last vulnerability scan. There's also a badge that you can put on your GitHub repository. And if you like, you can also sign up with your GitHub account, and then you can even manage and store multiple software bill of materials. That's already it. So check out SBOM.sh. It's a free service and can be used either manually when you receive, for example, an SBOM, or you want to check for any public GitHub repository or registry with a Docker container image. And of course, you can also use an API if you want to automate it as part of your CI.